What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka he who hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. So, I'm officially MGTOW, but I should say this. I'll just call the video that. I'll say this. I guess I always was MGTOW, and I want to shout out a couple people before I get into this. Shout out to Jaye De Black and his multiple channels. Go subscribe to Jaye De Black and you'll see all his other channels. Logical and Skeptical Radio, JDB TV. He got like, I think maybe over, I think he has like 4 or 5, maybe more. I forget. I'm subscribed to all of them though. I want to shout out MGTOW Multiverse, Sandman, Red Pill Brotherhood, who I recently subscribed to. You got a dope channel there. And you got Red Pill Philosophy. Shout out all you dudes. Why I'm making this video is because I've just basically come to grips with this realization. And MGTOW, for those that don't know, is an acronym for Men Going Their Own Way. And I was so confused with MGTOW because I always thought that it was something that you had to basically subscribe to or whatever. And again, let me shout out Jaye De Black for putting this out there for me. And because I was doing some research on it, because y'all know my rants, and when I talk about social shit, especially when it comes to dating and dealing with women, I'm very harsh and very brutal. And a lot of dudes have told me over the years saying, hey dude, you're MGTOW, or MGTOW is calling you, man. And I heard about it and I did research here and there, and I stumbled upon the site MGTOW.com. As a matter of fact, I called into my man Jaye De Black's show, Logical and Skeptical Radio. I called into one of his shows, and he broke it down for me, and I told him this. I said, I'm sort of afraid of MGTOW because I don't want to be, I consider myself like a free agent. I have my own way of thinking. I don't like to be closed in, and fully committed to something. I like to I'm a free spirit, more or less. So he was saying to me, he goes, no, MGTOW isn't anything you have to subscribe to. It's just an ideology, and it's been around forever. It's just that, now people put a name to it. So that kind of clarified a lot of things for me. I still did a little bit more research, and, and I came to the realization, like, this is me. This has been me for fucking years. For probably over a decade, because like I've admitted on my channel, I used to be a hopeless romantic trying to do anything I could to impress women. But y'all know from some of my previous videos that have been going back years that, I don't believe in bending over backwards and doing all this crazy shit for women. I believe in strengthening myself, doing what I gotta do, not really answering to nobody, and getting the pussy on my terms, not on her terms. And that's what MGTOW is all about. I know there's some type of misconception that, well, not so much of a misconception, but this is a shaming tactic that a lot of females use when they realize like a dude is MGTOW. They'll say, well, you must be gay. This is a common shaming tactic. Even some of you dumbass niggas out there say this shit too. Oh, well, you just can't get pussy, which to me is just proves how much of a simp you are. But it's not about not getting pussy. It's about you not jumping through fucking unnecessary hurdles to do it. It's basically you being a man and saying, well, you know what? If you're gonna give it to me, you're gonna give it to me. But I'm not gonna fucking run around the world 20 times to get your fucking pussy. I ain't doing that. You know what I mean? You're gonna do it because you want to give it to me, or you know, we're just feeling each other like that. But I'm not going to do all this crazy ass overly romantic shit that a lot of these simp niggas do. I'm not doing any of that shit. And you know, I'm not playing any of your yes means no and no means yes games. I'm not doing any of that stuff. If things don't, you know, fall into place the way I'm comfortable with them falling into place, I ain't dealing with you. That's basically what it is. And I've said this in previous videos. That's why I just said to myself, I would say maybe last couple weeks, I'm like, damn, I really am MGTOW. I really am like this. And, you know, I deal with it all the time. You know, people want me to settle and this and that. No, I'm not settling for nobody. I'm not settling for any old person that doesn't meet my requirements. I shouldn't have to settle for anything. Not saying that I'm fucking the greatest human being on the planet. I'm not saying that, but I know what I'm worth. So I know what I can bring to the table. A lot of you females believe that all you got to do is bring tits and ass to the table, which, you know, I do. I mean, I'm a straight man, so I love tits and ass, but at the end of the day, you know, you got to have a brain that comes with everything else. If we can't have a simple conversation, if you want to fuck around and deal with other dudes and do this and that, listen, I just don't have time for you. If you're the type of chick that is an attention whore, ain't gonna deal with it. You know, I mean, I'll fuck you, but I mean, I ain't gonna sit around and play these little phone games with you. I just don't have time for that shit. And you know, I've seen some of the comments going on other people's videos or whatever, you know, seeing how women don't like that, don't like the ideology at all, even though they create the type of men that fall right into this ideology that want to follow this. It's you women that create dudes like me. I've said this before, that, you know, dudes probably had, you know, we grew up in this society, and I guess it's safe to speak for other dudes concerning this, that some dudes just, you know, saw you, thought you were pretty, maybe want to take you out. You know, if it doesn't work out, you know, be honest about it. I could see maybe like when you were in your teens or whatever, you didn't have that, you didn't want to live with the guilt of hurting someone. But once you get into your late teens to 20s to even 30s, a lot of you women need to be honest. Listen, it ain't gonna work out. You know what I mean? And a lot of females don't believe in being honest. They'd rather sit there, and because they want to live with the lie that they don't want to be the asshole, even though they're lying to you anyway. And if you find out down the line that they were lying the whole time, that you're gonna look at them as an asshole anyway. I mean, look, maybe I'm going off on a tangent. I just wanted to let y'all know that, you know, if you had any questions about it, you know, I'm here too as a reference point, you know, just like other YouTubers are here. Yes, I am officially MGTOW. Yeah, so I expect some of the hate from females. I expect some of the hate from simps, from these stupid ass dudes that will hold these bitches up, even though they're unbecoming, they're not worthy of it, because they're probably 90% of the time they're probably not even getting ass from these stupid hoes, but these niggas are still there to edify them. And you know, even if they do get the ass, they're just gonna use you as a tool, you know what I mean, until their pussy gets so used up when they're fucking 45, 50 years old and nobody wants to deal with them, that's when they're gonna come deal with your stupid bum ass. But that's it. You know, I just want to put it out there. I know this is a ideology that has captivated a lot of men, and a lot of men are always inquisitive. So feel free to ask me, ask the other brothers I shouted out. They make great videos. They make great content. Check them out. Check me out. I'll have future videos on this shit, you know. And that's it. Shout out Jaye De Black, Red Pill Brotherhood, Red Pill Philosophy, Sandman, MGTOW Multiverse. Shit, I don't know who else. There's others. Just search it, and you know, that's all I gotta say. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe, and that's it. Peace, bitches.